It's time for bookkeeping, beer, and BS.
That's a good question for you with bookkeeping and stuff. Is there really, and I don't know, obviously, is there a good reason not to get into the Christmas light business if you have an exterior cleaning business already, outside of, maybe some obvious things like you're going broke or something? But
No, not really. I'd say as long as you do it the right way. I mean, when we like dabbled in it right at the beginning, we were hanging out our customers' Christmas lights, and then don't do it. Then it's a waste of time. But as long as you're doing it the right way and you're buying the lights and you're charging enough, it like in Minneapolis, for sure, there's years where we'd make the same amount of money if we just only gutter cleaned. There's so much gutter cleaning to do when you're way up north that time of year, as long as you beat the snow. But you're always fighting seasonality, right? We had plenty of Christmas light jobs that we couldn't even hang last year because we got 6 inches to a foot of snow in early November, and then that melted and froze in the gutters, and then we got more. And so you had ice, snow, ice, and you couldn't even get up on roof lines. But I'd say with Christmas lights, and Rob, I'm curious your viewpoint on it, but in my experience, we don't really make any money year one because we have the investment in supplies, but then you just kill it year 2 and beyond. So as long as you either have some sort of pricing deal with it or a contract that they sign, maybe year 1, you're not going to like make gangbusters on it and you're getting your feet wet and that sort of thing. But year 2 and beyond, once those supplies are covered, then you're making it all back and then some.
So like you said, it's going to depend on the, okay, so Jeremy's asking more with the lights. Absolutely, future years are going to be more profitable, but we probably spent $15,000 to $20,000, $25,000 on lights the first year. Sold it all, made all that money back just fine. Last year, our first year, we literally were installing the week of Christmas, and we did probably $3 or $4 grand in commercial lighting the week of Christmas. And it's crazy because it was like one of those ones like, get it up, and then like, boom, take it down now. We're past Christmas, like it's over. It's the 26th, we're done. But from a business execution standpoint, if your business, like landscapers like to look at getting into it, depending on your book of business and what's going on there. Like I had a couple guys that were asking me, hey man, can I come look at it? I see all these people getting into it. I was like, how busy are you with your fall cleanups in November and December? Like, oh man, we're crazy. We're slammed with that. Then don't do it. Double down on what you're good at. And also for us as exterior cleaners, where I think it makes so much sense, every one of my guys is up on a ladder and up on a roof multiple times a day, if not multiple times a week. If you've got a landscaper, you tend to have a lot of the land lovers, ground folk that, yep, I'm good doing this hedge. I don't want, we've seen people that are like, yeah, I want to get into Christmas lights. I don't want to do anything on roof lines. Well, then don't do it. You're not going to make the money.
Say that the money isn't on the stuff you do on the ground. The money's on the stuff you do up high.
Yeah.
The homeowner can do stuff on the ground.
From the bookkeeping side, you didn't get to see it from last year, but we ended up, I had run out of a lot of stuff the previous year. So I was like calling all these places to make sure we had all the stuff. And then because of that shortened time period between Christmas and Thanksgiving and Christmas, we ended up with, and I don't know the number because I don't want to know the number, but somewhere it was at least $8 grand. It might have been closer to 13 or 14 grand in uninstalled brand new inventory, which certainly helped on our 2019 taxes. It'll make things look better this year. But man, when you've got,
it's a lot of work
and mini lights, we had probably had $6,000 or $7,000 worth of lights that booked and then changed their mind before we did the install. And that just absolutely, that just tipped that profitability scale in a massive way. The other thing the reason why we did it is because it gives our guys work to do in January, doing all the takedowns. So it keeps them busy. I'm not seeing the cash flow as much, and I need to reserve some of that money as we go through it. So that's kind of where we Yeah. It's just a shift of business mindset there.
Hey, what's up, business nerd? Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you learned a heck of a lot watching that episode. Do me a favor, subscribe right down here. And if you really like what you saw, you got more goods right here. Check out this one or check out this one and do this. Go subscribe. Appreciate you. Work smarter, work harder, go earn yourself some pride. Catch you on the next one.